Person of the Year. Since that time, Sam Montella, EDAG's chairman for a decade, who generated the idea of honoring a business person for doing more than day-to-day operations to their local community, has passed away. Sam recognized that good business owners contribute more to their local community's well-being in ways that are above and beyond their daily business routine. He also believed that a business's success and longevity are directly tied to the community relationships. Long-standing businesses are the cornerstone of a community identity. A community with business owners who volunteer, take up local causes, and give back are the backbone of more resilient communities. That resiliency translates to community pride. After Sam's passing, the EDAG members changed the award name to Honor Sam. Each year during the last 2 months, the staff collects nominations and EDAG reviews the nominations as we come to a greater appreciation of how and why businesses thrive. Through this recent nomination process, EDAG discovered that Janet, as the owner of Tower Cleaners, donates her dry cleaning services to a variety of causes, programs, and agencies for absolutely no charge. For no charge, Janet cleans the tablecloths at the Park Forest Library, the clothing and bedding for the Park Forest Veterans Closet, all the rugs and dowel clothing for the Historical Society, and the tablecloths for the Park Forest Police Department. Her benevolence extends to the School District 163, where she cleans all of their tablecloths, the sweaters for the 8th graders, and the dresses and tuxedos for the drama room. She even repairs and depills the student sweaters, and those sweaters are actually pretty awesome. I'm really thankful for Janet for taking care of those sweaters. Plus, she provides a pizza lunch for all the students' dress rehearsals of the Opera in the Classroom program at Freedom Hall, and then she attends the events. Janet cleans the altar linens and robes for any denomination and faith church in both Park Forest and Chicago Heights. She has been donating dry cleaning services for years. Janet's passion for helping others goes beyond giving complimentary dry cleaning services, though. This year, she is also donating all orders of clothing for a clothing drive at a local church. She contributes toys for church toy drives. She saves the leftover paper rolls for student art projects arranged by a local artist and business owner, Patricia Moore, who was the previous Business Person of the Year. She saves newspapers for the local window washer. She also gives plant clippings to local gardeners, and if you've ever been in Tower Cleaners, you know that her plants are pretty profit. So she did a lot of plant clippings. In 2009, following a knee replacement, she took up yoga at the Rich Township Senior Center to strengthen her knee. Now Janet fills in for the yoga instructor on days that instructor is not available. For the past 20 years, she has been an active board member of the Steger South Chicago Heights Library. She is recognized as an ambassador of goodwill for the village. When prospective commercial and office tenants ask her opinion, she candidly and favorably endorses her 22 years of Park Forest, with 12 years in the downtown and 10 years at her location in Tower Plaza. In 2009, she was credited with holding seasonal jobs for returning college students. Now we've learned that she hires seniors, not high school seniors, but local seniors who are willing and able to work until 7 p.m. and on weekends. She continues to support the Kiwanis with ticket sales for the Park Forest Kiwanis Pancake Day and bell ringing. She participates in the annual Safe Halloween event in downtown Park Forest. She supports Park Forest Youth Day, and she still prepares and distributes Thanksgiving and Christmas baskets for families in need. In recognition of her consistently giving back, Janet Fiorenza, please accept this trophy as our recognition of you as the 2019 Park Forest Business Person of the Year.
is. Well, I want to thank everybody for coming, the beautiful turnout. And I want to thank Phil and the EDAC board for selecting me this year. And I have to thank Danielle Gladstone, she's out there. She started it all back there for nominating me, Mr. Michael Simmons. They turned my name in, and this is what I got for it. And I have to thank the village of Park Forest, Mayor Ostenberg and his board, and Mayor Vanderbilt and your board, because you wouldn't last 22 years if this wasn't a business-friendly place. Because they work with me, they work with everybody. If anybody's thinking about starting a business, please come and see me. Because I've helped a lot of people get off the ground. As they said, I'm like the ambassador. And this is the best place I've ever rented. They are wonderful landlords. Snow gets cleaned, you don't have to complain. Everything gets done. But standing up here, I can't take all the credit myself, because to get to the top, you have to have a support staff below me. And I have my husband back there who does all the finances for this. Next to him is Melina, and my senior back there, Letty, don't be hiding on me. And Kate, who's been with me for 14 years, she just recently had a baby, so she got her hands full. That's her third one. So she had a lot going on tonight, yeah. And then I was realizing that I was looking over the words that Sam Montella said. He said, you have to go above and beyond to get something like this, and you do. And about 2 weeks ago, a lady wandered into the cleaners, and I was just busy doing my thing. Lena was working, they were all working, Lenny was working. And she said, do you know where the home health agency is? I said, of course I do. It's office 220, it's upstairs. Go read the board, you can go up there. And she goes, how do you get up there? I said, well, there's the elevator, or you can do the stairs, whatever you want to do. And she goes, well, I don't really like to do the stairs. I go, okay, well then take the elevator, you know? So she goes, okay. I go about my business, everybody's working. Next thing you know, she's back in. I said, couldn't you find it? She goes, well, this is the real problem, she said. I'm really afraid to ride the elevator by myself. Do you think you could ride it with me? I go, okay, I guess I gotta do this now. So, rode the elevator up there. Of course, when I get up to the top, she goes, now you know you gotta wait for me. I said, no problem, come back down. Okay, so she goes her way, I go my way. I could walk it back in the cleaners, and Melina back there says, you know what, I took your name out of my phone. I go, what are you talking about, you took my name out of your phone? How are you gonna call me when you're calling in sick, or you need off, or like that? She goes, no, I put you in as the plug. I go, what are you talking about, the plug? She said, you're the plug. You connect everybody with everybody. Now you're giving elevator rides. So she said, you know, there is nothing you can do. So your name is on my phone. You're known as the plug. I go, okay, I'm known as the plug now. That's the way it's going to be. So everyone, thank you. The plug is going to go over, and we're going to have a little celebration, and everybody is invited. Everybody who wants to come to Dunnigan's, we're all going over there, and take my name out of your phone and put me as the plug.